Yeah, I never finished this one yet.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
Mr. Scott, can you hear me?
I can, Your Honor.
All right, I can, or it's Mr. Zimmer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ms. Phelan, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, Ms. Phelan, you have filed a motion to waive the appearance of the ward.
Yes, sir.
All righty. Just finished reading that. And this is successor. So the court has already determined the disability. Had there been any change in the circumstances of the ward since the original guardianship was authorized?
No, Your Honor. David Wiedner, the ward, has been incapacitated his entire life, even as a minor child.
Okay. Okay, so his father served as his guardian since the time of his mother's death. And the father is advancing in age and is concerned and is requesting that the ward's sister Debbie Jackson be named as the successor. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. This is simply a guardianship of the person. There is no estate, there's no assets. And so the family really is looking to have a transition for medical care, medical decisions.
Very good. All right. And it says Widener, but is that Miss Jackson there on the lower left, the blonde-headed lady?
Yes, sir. It's Debbie Jackson. She's the ward's sister. And she is at she's with her father, the current guardian, and at her brother's house there in the area.
Seems to be having some problem with audio. Can you hear me, Miss Jackson?
She cannot hear you.
Cannot hear me. Okay. Do you have her cell phone number so that you can ask her to see if there's an audio button at the bottom?
I can't hear you.
I'll do that. I'm going to place you on mute and do that right now.
That'll be fine. I'm gonna leave the courtroom very quickly and I'll be right back.
Somehow she became huge on my screen. She's huge on my screen. Look. I'm afraid to touch it. She's fine on his, but there's no. I went up here to do, to see if there was anything I needed to tell her. And it went, boop. It's like, I'm not touching it because this is fine. Yeah. That's never happened to me.
Okay, so this one. Just put on here because what he told me.
Yeah. So you deserve for a judgment.
Serve up to 6.
Okay.
Barbara's laptop or her, do we need to sign out and sign back in?
We can hear her now.
All
Oh,
right.
now I can hear her. Now I
Great.
can hear her.
Okay. Thank you.
Uh-huh. He'll be right back.
Thank you.
Mhm.
that time. Can you hear me now, Ms. Widener? Ms. Jackson?
She was just talking.
You're muted, Mr. Zimmerman.
Your Honor, we had audio just a second ago.
That's what my clerk tells me.
Yeah, she was just talking.
Okay, ask her to,
I think we were hearing her, Judge, on the phone. Scott, were you on the phone with her? I think we were just hearing your conversation to the phone, maybe.
Through mine, you think it's through mine?
Weren't you talking to her on the phone?
I was. I'm calling her right now on speaker.
Hello?
Mhm.
Scott, can I just
Hold
can I just leave the phone open so I can hear?
on, let
We
me,
can hear you.
Judge, can you hear?
yes. Okay, ask her to raise her right hand. Okay, Ms. Jackson, do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth, so help you God? Okay, go right ahead, Mr. Zimmer.
Debbie, please tell the court who David Byron Wiedner is.
He is my brother.
Okay. Has David been incapacitated his entire life?
Yes,
Has your mother or father served as the guardian over David since he's become an adult?
yes, his whole life, yes. Well, I think they got guardianship when he was like 17 or 18. Because they didn't know any, that they had to do that until he got of age.
Okay.
Let's see.
And has David ever been able to care for himself?
No,
Has he ever been married?
no,
Does he have any children?
no,
Okay. David currently lives in a group home in Beaumont, is that correct?
yes, that's correct.
And he seems to be doing fine there?
He is very content, more so than we've ever seen. Yes, so he is doing fine and good. So,
And for the last couple of years, have you been helping your father with the guardianship over David?
yes,
And
yes,
so do you check in on David by phone and go visit him in person?
yes,
Are you, do you believe the guardianship needs to continue on for David?
absolutely. We want to be able to make certain that he is well cared for.
And your father's there with you, and he's indicated he's ready to retire and pass the guardianship on to you.
Correct, yes,
And so he's asking for the court to allow him to be discharged, and you're requesting to be appointed as the successor guardian. Is that correct?
that's correct.
And you're willing to serve as successor guardian?
Yes,
Okay, and you're not disqualified from serving. You've never been convicted of a crime or filed bankruptcy?
no,
I'd pass a witness, Your Honor.
Ms. Phelan, do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor, I did meet with David and Debbie at David's home here in Beaumont, and everything seems very appropriate and in the best interest of the board.
Very good. All right, if you will get her to sign her proofs and get those to the court, we'll take care of discharging Mr. Wiedner as the guardian and installing her as a successor guardian of the person. I'm setting $1,000 personal bond, which you can prepare and file with the clerk.
yes,
And what we're gonna do, Mr. Zimmer, these are court instructions to the guardian of the person. You will make arrangements to get these from Melissa in my office and go over these with Ms. Jackson, have her sign it, send it back, I'll sign it, and she will get a copy of them. And other than that, I think we're all taken care of.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll get that done, and I appreciate you allowing us to appear by Zoom, Your Honor.
You bet.
thank you.
Anything further, Ms. Phelan?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, y'all have a great week. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Let's see what his phone.